Good evening, folks. It's another Red's Bedtime Story. And I'm Red Wemette, and I thought I'd talk about some things tonight. One of the things I want to talk about was why I actually got involved. I actually got involved with the mob through my distantly through my uncle, who introduced me to Kurt Hansen, who was a hitman, and eventually there was the murder of George Jane, which sent me up to the north side of Chicago, and I was told by Jimmy Coutura, go see Joy. He's a good boy. He'll take care of you. Before that, I was running slot machines out in Chicago Heights with Kurt. But at any rate, the reason I really became a mole for the FBI was these people were literally getting away with murder. You know, it's a cliche to say, oh, they got away with murder, or he got away with murder, or she got away with murder. But these people were literally getting away with murder. No matter what happened, nobody could stop them. So that's why I got involved. And it's like the fish that ate the fish, that ate the fish, that ate the fish. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger as I went. The FBI encouraged me to go further. They encouraged me into the pornography business. They encouraged everything that went along the way. And during that period of time, while I was doing these things as a mole, or a CI, whatever you want to call me, the courts call me one thing and people call me something else. Some people are even not so nice about it. But at any rate, I wasn't in trouble. I hadn't been arrested. I wasn't under indictment. I actually took a business card that somebody threw in the trash can from one of the taverns that I attended bar at. I used to attend bar at Pig Al's, which is on, I believe it was on Division Street. But there was also places like the Crystal Pistol, which was owned by Marvin Moline, and Bill Niffern owned the Nocturne, and there was the Snake Pit across the street, and Inferno's, Nicky Stevens owned that. Vito Dominicus owned the Snake Pit down the street. And also I got involved with the Over 20 bookstore through Vito. And basically, that's how I got involved in it. But before that ever occurred, before any of those things ever occurred, in August of 1971, I contacted an FBI agent, and on my terms, I met him at the Lincoln Park Zoo, at the Lion House. And he stood out like a sore thumb. But it wasn't because I was in trouble. I was somebody that went off and volunteered to do this sort of thing. Nobody else wanted to do it. Everybody else just kept their mouth shut because they knew that they would either lose their job or be murdered, one of the two. So that's kind of my bedtime story for tonight. It's over the holiday weekend here. I posted one earlier, yesterday. But at any rate, I hope you folks have a great holiday weekend, the rest of your holiday weekend. And if you want to purchase my book, you can get an autographed edition. I will autograph it directly to you. And you can get that at redwemette.com. You can also buy it at amazon.com. It's on Amazon Prime. Or you could buy it at Barnes & Noble. You can order it from Barnes & Noble. But if you order it from me, I will give you an autographed copy. At any rate, like I said before, have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself, folks. And I hope you enjoyed my bedtime story. God bless.